Hello, everyone. My name is Brendan, and welcome to Our Life in Horror. Today, we're doing the June Physical Media Haul. It's nothing crazy. Took a little slowdown, I guess, for the month of June. But I do got some stuff as always. Of course, we are going to start out with some DVDs. Let's see what we got here. I'm reaching for the bottom. I organized these the wrong way, of course, but we got Little Bites. So this is done by Spider One. So this is Rob Zombie's brother. It's a Shudder movie. Barbara Crampton's in it. I got no idea what this movie is. I remember seeing a trailer for it, and I thought it looked pretty good. But when Sam saw it in Walmart, we had to pick it up, and it was like decently cheap. I think it was like $14 for the DVD, which isn't outrageous. But I remember when they were $12, and the prices just keep going up. But I love this cover. I really like the trailer, so I really want to go and check this one out. But if you've seen this movie, what do you guys think of Little Bites? Please let me know, because I am so curious. This is the one I'm probably most curious about in the stack of new titles. Let's see. It was Shark Week in our local Cinema One, so we have The Last Breath. I let Sam pick out a couple of Shark DVDs, probably overpaid for. I think she said one of them was like Crawl, and I wonder if this is it. Finding the lost wreck of a warship, USS Charlotte, has been in a lifelong pursuit for Levy. Okay, so this one's a deep sea dive expedition. So yeah, I've no idea. Let's see if I can figure out where this movie is even from. Metro. Don't know. Yeah, interesting. I know, it's just got a generic shark on the front there. All hell will surface is the tagline, which actually, no, that sounds pretty decent to me. So yeah, she did pick up another one. We got titled Swim. I think Sam said this one was bad. I can't remember. So this is the one where it's like Crawl. In the vein of Bait and Crawl, a family stuck inside a hurricane-flooded vacation rental must keep going further and further up the house as rising water traps a shark within the home. Not bad. Pretty cheesy looking cover. I think this might be a so bad it's good type of movie. Yeah, this one this is an asylum movie, so zero expectations. I'm sure this is literally just a Crawl ripoff from the sounds of it, just with big bad CGI sharks. I'm sure there's no way to tell what they look like yet, because there's no stills from the film. So I wonder if this one did too. No, that one didn't have any stills either. You can usually tell if there's shots on the back, it means it's going to look decent. If there's not, it probably means it's going to look bad. But yes, those are the only DVDs for last month. Surprising, because the month before we had 19 DVDs, I think we picked up. But yeah, now we'll move into Blu-rays and 4Ks. So move this aside. I'll do non-slipcover stuff first. For Blu-rays, we got Opus. This is a A24 film about I don't know. It's something to do with like a cult by a musician or something like that, and a journalist is sent in to kind of look after it. I saw the trailer. I think the only reason why I would watch this is just for John Malkovich. But who is that? There's a woman in here. I recognize her, but I don't know. Is it Juliette Lewis? Maybe? Not sure. But I guess she's also in it. But yeah, I don't know. I'm curious about this one. If A24 is pretty hit and miss. I think this one came in and out of theaters pretty fast. So if you did manage to go see Opus, what did you all think about it? Let me know. Everybody recommended finding this movie, so I actually found this at a Goodwill one day. This is Fallen. It's a Denzel Washington and John Goodman's crime thriller. A lot of people recommended this movie for me and Sam to watch after, I think, Panic Room we were talking about, and we were kind of talking about Seven and stuff like that. So this movie seems to be in the same kind of tone. I've never seen it before, but I was pretty pumped when I found it. just sitting on the shelf. I'm like, oh, okay, well, let's grab it. It was literally like 2 days after we talked about it. So excited to check this one out. I still haven't thrown it in the watch yet, but I will probably. Oh, it's a excellent and absorbing supernatural thriller. So that's exciting. I didn't know it had anything to do with supernatural. Donald Sutherland's in it as well. I did not know that. Don't recognize any of the other names. But yeah, very excited to check this one out. I think this is going to go on the watch list actually pretty soon. This is Dolby Digital. I think it's an old Blu-ray probably. But yeah, very excited I managed to find that. Even when I went up to the till and I bought it, the guy's like, oh, that's a good movie. And I'm like, oh, I'm like, that's sweet. I have never seen it before, but I'm like, a lot of people have been recommending that I find it or that I watch it. And I'm like, I just so happened to be here, and it just so happened to be here. And I'm like, it was just fate. So I had to pick it up. I love Goodwill because you never know what you're going to get. So my last Blu-ray is a weird film from what I've heard about it, but it's The Woman in the Yard. What I heard was that when this movie was released, that there was to theaters, that there was multiple endings. Hi, Bruce. Hi. That there was multiple endings being shown in different theaters. So it surprises me that there is not a alternate ending on the end of this film, or in the special features. Not one alternate ending. It says collector's edition, yet there's only two featurettes. So it's not a collector's edition. This is just a standard. I think fucking no, that doesn't have any more. I think Opus doesn't have anything. But yeah, it's a collector's edition because it has two featurettes. Oh my goodness. But I am curious to see this one. I did really enjoy the trailer. We just have not gotten around to checking it out. So yeah, awesome. I actually really like the slipcover as well. Okay, moving on to the 4Ks. I'm gonna kind of do shameless upgrades first, and then we'll talk about some movies that are fresh buys. So a shameless upgrade for me is, I'm debating on keeping this. I don't know. I probably should, but it's Jurassic Park. So Walmart has it out for, I think, like $15-17. And it just got re-released. There is a new restored 4K edition out, but you can only get it in the Jurassic Park Trilogy Steelbook pack, which of course it comes with Adobe Vision and Adobe Atmos. This only comes with a master DTS audio. I believe it is HDR10 though. This is Adobe Audio, but the other one has Atmos. So, and I don't know if it has HDR10 or not. It probably does. I would think so, but I'm not too sure. So I've been watching reviews and stuff like that on the new 4K, and people are pretty nitpicky about it. Like, it sounds like these are they're pretty on par, like the two editions. I've always wanted to see this movie in the best way possible because Jurassic Park is, of course, one of my favorite movies of all time. Like, I want to buy. Walmart sells these logo shirts, and I've yet to grab one, and I don't know why, because they're only like $12, but I will eventually. But love Jurassic Park. I grew up with it. I pretty much burnt out the VHS tape that I had at my grandmother's house because I just think it's such an amazing film. But let me know, like, if you ended up getting the newly remastered 4K compared to this 4K, which one do you think is better? I don't mind the Steelbook art. I really don't, but I wasn't planning on getting all three of them. I just kind of wanted the first one and maybe try to find Jurassic World, because I got to see Jurassic World in theaters, and I love that one too. Like, I have big nostalgia for that one. So yeah, I don't know. Just let me know in the comments if you've gotten the remastered one. Like 3, I saw in theaters too, so that one would be kind of nostalgic as well, and newly remastered. It just sucks because I just got this. So yeah, let me know. I don't know. I guess this isn't an upgrade. I don't have this movie any other way, actually. I had the DVD trilogy pack, and I sold that a while ago. It was the one where it was the gates, and it would open up and stuff. So this is a new buy, I guess. Yeah. Great movie. Oh, I got nothing but shameless upgrades. I got Dracula Untold on 4K, which I think is an underrated Dracula story. Try to. No slip, but I really like this movie, and it's been a long time since I've seen it. Oh, it's tight. It's only an hour 33 minutes. Nice. This has Adobe Audio, which is nice. Master DTS X. Yeah, I haven't seen this in a really long time. I do have the DVD when it first came out with the slip, I believe. Sure do. But I really like this. I think it's Luke Evans. I think Luke Evans plays a pretty good Dracula in the story. And I think it's a good origin story. And I'm surprised it got critically panned, I'm pretty sure. But I really like this one. I really wish that this one would have kind of jump-started the Dark Universe back in the day, because that was the original plan. It just never happened. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to go back and give it a rewatch and see if I still enjoy it like I did then. I don't know what kind of special features they are. Dracula Retold, Day in the Life, Luke Evans. I don't think there's any new... There's an alternate opening with commentary, which is kind of cool. But I don't think there's anything new to add to any of these. But yes. Last shameless upgrade, we got Us. I did have this on Blu-ray, but I really wanted to upgrade it to a 4K. Let's see. This, of course, has Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision. Runs 2 hours. I have not seen this movie in a long time, but I figured if I wanted to rewatch it, I would watch the 4K. So I'm just missing Nope on a 4K, which I plan on getting next as soon as the price drops, because I already do own it on Blu-ray. But I would like to own all of Jordan Peele's films on 4K. It's kind of just like Ari Aster, you know, I kind of want all his movies on 4K as well, because I think they're fantastic. I'd love to have all George A. Romero's movies on 4K, because I'm a huge fan of him. Same with like maybe Wes Craven, get him a bunch more of those. But for right now, I'm just kind of picking up what I can as cheaply as I can. But this is an old 4K, I believe, so there's no new special features or anything like that on it. But I am happy to finally upgrade this Blu-ray to 4K. So I'm on to some new additions to the collection here that I haven't grabbed yet, but I got this is a long time, but I got Nosferatu. This release was a while ago, but yeah, I thought it was fine. I wasn't too crazy about this movie. I was kind of hoping maybe going back and giving a rewatch at home, I might like it more. Of course, this is the quote-unquote extended edition, which only adds like 2 minutes to the movie or something like that. So there's really no point in calling it an extended edition, because I'm pretty sure 4 minutes. Sorry, excuse me. That's 4 minutes. What they add, I don't know. If it's some more blood and gore and carnage, that would be sweet. But this movie definitely is going to be taking the cake, I think, for cinematography of last year. I think it's incredible. Maybe even set design as well, and costumes. I think all the performances are great. Nosferatu, we got Bill Skarsgård with his mustache and stuff. I like the voice and everything I can get down with, but the mustache just kind of, I think, threw everybody for a loop, including myself. So I am going to have to go back and give this movie a rewatch. I think Robert Eggers is great. He's another one where I'd kind of like all his films on 4K. The Witch, I would like to get on 4K. I only have a Blu-ray Steelbook, which is nice, but I would like to put it on 4K eventually. The Northman I'd really like, as well as The Lighthouse. I really enjoyed The Lighthouse, but I think that's an Arrow Video release, or you can get an order at off the A24's website, of course. But yeah, eventually down the road, I will be upgrading those as well. But Nosferatu, I think, is a great-looking movie. I highly recommend checking it out if you haven't seen it yet. And my only boutique label pickup, I've been sitting on this one for a long time now. I don't know why. It's always been down at the bottom of my pile, so I haven't really talked about it. But after this, I got nothing else in stock for saving stuff. But I got Tales from the Crypt, Tales from the Dark Side, the movie. This is one I've never seen before. I don't think. No, I watched the one with John Candy. Is it John Candy? I think that's the Twilight Zone movie. So yeah, I've never gotten around to watching this one. This is a Scream Factory 4K release, of course. Um, yeah, just haven't gotten around to it. 1990 it was released. It's got a runtime of 133 minutes. I'm excited to check this out when I do. I don't think there were any, because they also did a Blu-ray release of this years ago, which I did not own. So this is the first time I'll be purchasing this movie. Um, there's a 4K transfer from the original camera negative and Adobe Vision, which I gotta figure out, man. I think I need a new 4K player. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna have a little chat about that after I'm done. But yeah, I'm excited. Has anybody seen this movie? Should I move this upstairs and give this a watch as soon as possible? Because I'm very curious. I love the cover art. Love the original poster design on this movie. But yeah, that's my monthly haul. We got, I don't know, 5 4Ks, 3 Blu-rays, and 3 DVDs. So yeah, anyways, back to me discussing my 4K player. If anybody's been watching, I did upgrade to a soundbar and surround system. But I'm having troubles whenever I put in a 4K disc that plays Dolby Atmos. It pops up on the TV that it's playing Dolby Atmos. It pops up on the soundbar that it's playing Dolby Atmos. But for some reason, whenever that happens, it kind of will jump in and out of sound. Every 5-10 minutes, it'll cut out sound for a few minutes, for like 30 seconds, and then the sound will jump back in. So I have an LG UBK 80. I know that they no longer make 4K players. I'm not really too sure what to do. The most basic model of 4K player, so it doesn't have Wi-Fi or anything like that. So I don't know if it maybe needs an upgrade. But if anybody's had any kind of issues with this, so I can fix it, because like the soundbar works great with Dolby Atmos on like streaming for Netflix, because I think that's the only streaming service I have with that high quality. But yeah, it's just not working the way I'd like it to, and I've been trying every setting. I've been trying to fix everything up, but I cannot figure it out for the life of me. So if anybody's got any tips, suggestions, yeah, it's supposed to, the player is supposed to support Dolby Audio and Atmos. It says on the website. I've checked the forums. It says it's supposed to. I don't know if, like, I haven't updated it since I bought it, so I'm not sure if maybe that's something that it needs. But yeah, I'll probably be trying that next and kind of seeing where it goes. And if it doesn't work, let me know. And I'll do a video sharing my new setup too at some point, so everybody can kind of see what it looks like. Like the soundbar is a beast. It's like 4 feet long. Like, it's awesome. It's the 11.1.4. So yeah, definitely went big, and trying to reap the benefits of that with the 4K player, but unfortunately I'm just not having any luck. But I did watch the 2 Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse and Across the Spider-Verse over the last couple days since setting it up with the back speakers, and it works great. I'm so happy. I can hear sounds coming from the directions where I'm supposed to be hearing sounds coming from. It's just whenever I stick it into, or try to play with the 4K player, it just does not want to seem to work. So if anybody's got any tips or tricks to help me out with that, please let me know down in the comments. I'd be very interested to hear what you guys have to say about that. And always, thank you guys so much for watching. We do have a channel members page where we do some extra content for you guys. It's like, I think it's like a price of a coffee for a month. We also have a merch store down below, which I absolutely recommend you guys checking out. And always remember to stay spooky.